Number 1 brands and overall brand loyalty, quality, dependability, and safety, 4-time Best Overall Brand winner, and Top Safety Pick Plus. All of these titles have been awarded to Subaru in the recent years by Kelley Blue Book, J.D. Power, IIHS, American Customer Satisfaction Institute, Experian, and most importantly returning customers who value this Japanese brand above any other carmaker in the world. Today we'll attempt to figure out whether these awards are justified, and we'll look into the future of the brand by exploring the all-new 2022 Subaru lineup. So subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News, and let's start the engines. Subaru WRX. Mounted on the latest Subaru Global Platform, the new generation WRX attempts to stay true to the Viziv Performance concept, but at the same time emphasizes its rally heritage. The polarizing body grows wider, acquires plastic cladding, and a honeycomb grille with slashing LED headlights. The chassis becomes 28% stiffer, the suspension is track-tuned, and in the GT trim, it is enhanced with the electronically controlled dampers. Performance figures of 271 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque are only a slight increase over the previous generation, but now they come from an all-new turbocharged 2.4-liter boxer. As standard, the 2022 Subaru WRX gets a symmetrical all-wheel drive and a 6-speed manual tranny. However, the Japanese are strongly pushing their enhanced performance CVT with an 8-speed manual mode and faster shifting. The new model benefits from a tablet-style Subaru Starlink 11.6-inch infotainment, D-shaped sports steering wheel, Subaru EyeSight driver assists, and an available 11-speaker Harman Kardon audio system. Subaru Forester Wilderness. Following in the footsteps of the Outback, Subaru's compact crossover gains its own modification with the Wilderness moniker. Courtesy of longer dampers and taller springs of the 4-wheel independent suspension, the new Forester rises by half an inch, effectively reaching 2.9 inches of ground clearance and improving the breakover angle to 21 degrees. You will recognize this off-roader through a unique Geyser blue paint, exclusive 17-inch matte black alloy wheels, thicker cladding, a front skid plate, and all-terrain Yokohama Geolandar tires. To give the driver more confidence during climbs and descents, the Forester Wilderness gets a wider ratio for the CVT. This time, it imitates an 8-speed transmission with an extremely low first gear, enabling low-speed crawling. The 182 horsepower 2.5-liter flat 4 is the only engine option. It delivers the same 176 pound-feet of twist, but drops the ball in terms of fuel efficiency, going down to 26 mpg combined. Lastly, like any other Forester, this one debuts with a 4th-generation Subaru EyeSight and sports a dual-screen dashboard with front and rear camera views. Subaru BRZ. The 2nd-generation BRZ is revised alongside its Toyota sibling, joining the efforts of engineering and mechanical specialists from the two brands. As a result, the sports car adopts elements from Subaru's Global Platform and claims a 50% torsional rigidity increase. The model sits half an inch lower, scores new aluminum bodywork, and grows in length by an entire inch. As before, the BRZ offers its iconic front-motor rear-wheel drive layout. But from now on, it is motivated by a larger 2.4-liter direct-injection Subaru Boxer with 228 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. The new Subaru BRZ offers 2 trim levels, both with standard 7-inch driver's cluster and an 8-inch infotainment. Finally, the EyeSight driver assist technology is included on all automatic transmission BRZs, though it does have assisted steering removed deliberately to highlight the car's sporty character. By liking this video, you will let the world know that Subaru is the best brand, or leave a thumbs down mark if you disagree. Thanks for the feedback, and let's keep rolling. Subaru SOLTERRA. In 2020, Subaru's principal shareholder Toyota increased its stake in the company to 20%. Moreover, from 2022, the scope of cooperation between the two Japanese brands is expected to go beyond the co-platform BRZ and 86 sports cars. This time, Subaru and Toyota joined forces in the development of a shared EV architecture, ETNGA, that by 2025 shall be underpinning over a dozen new vehicles across different classes. Judging by the recently released teaser images, in Subaru's case, the first fruit of this partnership will be a SOLTERRA. It closely mimics Toyota's bZ4X concept, so we should expect a RAV4-sized all-wheel drive electric crossover. And the name of this model comes from Latin and is translated as Sun and Earth, so we can expect an efficient powertrain, sustainable interior materials, and advanced tech. Subaru OUTBACK Wilderness. The Outback has always occupied a gray area between a family station wagon and a compact crossover. However, the new Wilderness Edition puts an end to this ambiguity by transforming the model into a fully fledged rugged SUV. The newcomer gets extra cladding, redesigned bumpers on both ends, a front skid plate, and increased ground clearance of 9.5 inches. Further stylistic changes include black exterior trim, anodized copper finish accents, an anti-glare hood design, and 17-inch gloss black wheels wrapped into Yokohama Geolandar all-terrain tires. Hexagonal LED fog lights and heavy-duty roof rack, rated for 700 pounds, are also exclusive to the Wilderness model. As usual, this Outback is motivated by the turbocharged 2.4-liter flat-four boxer with 260 ponies, 277 pound-feet, and symmetrical all-wheel drive. The Subaru introduces an enhanced dual-function X mode with settings for deep snow, sand, and mud. Finally, besides the outside protection, the Outback Wilderness gets StarTex water-repellent upholstery featuring a textured honeycomb design and embossed headrests. Subaru ASCENT ONYX Edition. Subaru's largest family SUV will not change much in 2022, but it does add a new middle-tier ONYX trim that offers a unique combination of rugged looks, upper-market features, and a single 7-seat layout. Its visual adjustments include black exterior trim, 20-inch black wheels, and badges. Sliding above the premium grade, it absorbs all of its upgrades, like body color mirrors, 8-way power driver's seat, second-row automatic climate control, heated front seats, heated mirrors, and a windshield wiper deicer. Additionally, it sports Subaru's StarTex water-repellent upholstery, heated steering wheel, and such convenience features like reverse automatic braking, hands-free power liftgate, and keyless access with push-button start. Subaru Forester. Besides an all-new Wilderness trim, the entire Forester range goes through a mild facelift in 2022. The changes are rather subtle indeed and could be only seen in the chunkier front bumper and narrower LED headlights. The grille adds some graphical elements, and the rear bumper is ever so slightly modified. Unlike the Japanese version that optionally gets a 1.8-liter Turbo 4, the International Forester keeps a single power unit, which is a naturally aspirated 2.5-liter flat 4 paired with a CVT to produce 182 HP and 176 pound-feet of torque. The base model keeps 11.6-inch brake rotors, but the premium trim now has 12.4-inch units up front. Lastly, all of the Forester are now equipped with the 4th generation of Subaru's EyeSight driver assist technology, which includes pre-collision braking, advanced adaptive cruise control with lane centering, and an improved stereo camera. Subaru Legacy. Fully revised just 2 years ago, the 2022 Legacy arrives with a few minor changes for its trim range. The base model now rides on new 17-inch wheels, while all of the Legacy Sports come with the new rear air vents, a power sunroof, and enhanced safety tech, including blind spot monitoring and rear automated emergency braking. The premium model also gets separate air vents for the rear passengers. As standard, the car is motivated by a 2.5-liter boxer 4-cylinder with 182 horses, while the limited and Touring XT come powered by the 2.5-liter turbo that delivers 260 HP. Both are mated to the Subaru's Lineartronic CVT and symmetrical all-wheel drive. The cabin of the Legacy gets cloth or leather upholstery, 6 or 12-speaker audio, and the instrument cluster remains analog on all models, though the two 7-inch infotainment displays can be replaced by an 11.6-inch touchscreen on the upper trims. Given the absence of radical design changes and the continuous use of a CVT transmission, can Subarus remain competitive in 2022? Let's talk this over in the comment section, and we would also like to hear your 1 to 10 rating for Subaru. Subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News not to miss the upcoming episodes. Like this video and proceed to exploring other Japanese brands in 2022 through the links on the screen. See ya!